octagon side with us tonight, 45, President Donald Trump.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. You saw the intro. Donald Trump made an appearance last night at UFC 287, and the crowd went absolutely electric when they saw him. There's a few more videos I got to show you guys, but before we get into all of that, there's something I got to discuss. So me, I'm a huge UFC fan. I watch every single event, the fight nights, the pay-per-views, I watch it all. And last night, I was at the bar watching the UFC fight. I didn't know that Donald Trump was going to make a, pop-up. I didn't know he was even going to be there. Dana White kept it real hush-hush. But when I tell you guys, I was in the bar last night with all of my friends, and when Donald Trump's face popped up on the screens, everyone in the bar went crazy. I was not expecting that type of response. You guys got to keep in mind, I don't live too far from Chicago. Just keep that in perspective. I'm not directly in the heart of the city, but I don't live too far from Chicago. You know it's a bar, so most people drink and they got alcohol in their system. They lit, they feeling good, whatever you want to call it. But I was not expecting to hear that type of feedback when he popped up on the screen. I kid you not, guys. The entire bar was shaking. Everyone was screaming. I was out with a couple of friends who don't like Donald Trump so much, and they was looking at me like, yo, calm down. But I just couldn't help myself. It was the energy. The energy in that place was fantastic. But I'm only saying this to show you guys that the Trump army is alive and well in places that you don't even think that it is. Trump really did bring new life to the Republican Party, and he got a lot of people behind him. To be 100% honest with you guys, if it wasn't for Trump, I probably wouldn't even be here making videos right now. If it wasn't for a character like Trump who broke the mold of what it meant to be, a typical Republican, and who actually, was popular enough to break through culturally, I don't think I would have been drawn to politics as much as I was. But, watching him run for president in 2020 and everything that happened that year, I was like, you know what, this is somebody I could get behind. After I found out, that everything I thought I knew about him, most of it was all lies and made up and fabricated and etc. So yeah, guys, the Trump army is alive and well, and I really do think that this case they have against him in New York is having an opposite effect that the Democrats actually wanted to have. It's making him more popular because most people know that it's politically motivated. And the people who support him, if they pay attention, know that the moment he got into office, he went from being friendly, nice, cool with the Democrats to all of the Democrats hated him and they were gunning for him, going after him. Everyone that hates Trump and hated Trump all of this time have always thought that he was a crook and have always wanted him in jail. But to the people who actually support him, it's only making his support grow even stronger. Now I'm about to roll a bit of footage of Trump at UFC 287. Let's take a look. So you guys saw that. That was Trump when he first walked into the arena. And like I said, electric in the crowd. I didn't hear too many boos, if any at all right there. The majority of people is cheering him on. If it's any boos, they're not loud enough to drown out the cheers. And if anybody was wondering, this UFC event took place in Miami. The last time they were in Miami prior to this was 2003. So it's been about 20 years since they showed up to Miami, and the stars were out. Mike Tyson, Kid Rock were both sitting down with Donald Trump. People from the Miami Dolphins, you name it, all the stars were there. Now, this is the last video that I got to show you guys. It's Jorge Masvidal giving his post-fight speech where he started a "Let's Go Brandon" chant in the entire arena. Let's take a look at this.
I'm a huge fan, and I've appreciated everything you've done.
Also, I want to say
Greatest president in the history of the world, sitting right there. I love that guy. We also got the greatest governor of all time here in Florida. Let's keep Florida free, a red state, and let's take that. You know who? Let's go brand that motherfucker out of power and replace him. If I could get it just one time. Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! I'm out, y'all. 305 for life.
All right, guys, y'all saw that. Y'all heard that. Epic. Unfortunately, Jorge Masvidal did not get the win. He lost in a decision, and then he went on to retire right there at that moment in the ring. But at least he went out with a bang with that speech. Now, as I close this video out, this is a testament to how popular Donald Trump really is and how many people really do love, support, and ride for him. There is nowhere that Joe Biden can go, no sporting event in any state in this country, and get a standing ovation like that and get the crowd cheering for him and get the crowd behind him like that. And they expect us to believe that Joe Biden is the most popular president in American history. No way. Matter of fact, whenever Kamala Harris or Nancy Pelosi or any one of these people is spotted at a sporting event, they always getting booed or, you know, getting heckled, or there's some type of chant saying to get them out of here. Whatever popularity Joe Biden did have when he first got into office, after all of this time has drastically decreased. Whenever I hear anyone speak of Joe Biden, it's never in a good light. There's a reason why you never see him out at events like this. It could be because he's not up for it physically. It'd be a nightmare for his PR team. And he just doesn't have the support of the people the way that Trump does. Don't forget, when Donald Trump and Joe Biden were both running for president, Donald Trump was doing rallies in front of huge crowds, enormous crowds. And Joe Biden was either in his basement or at a rally with 10 people and 20 cars in the back honking their horn. So you tell me who's really more popular. But that's it for the video, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe when you're at the door. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments down below. And until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.